Okay. Boo, boo, boo. There we go. We are live. Let's see here. Okay. Seven, four. Okay, check, check, check. All right. I'm missing a bass. Hi, Don. I'm running on the camera phone right now, or the camera mic. Yeah, I'm running on the camera mic right now. Yeah, I need to spend a little bit of time during the day. Tomorrow I've got a pretty clear day in the daytime, so I'm going to do that. Today I was like tied up, work, rehearsals, work, and whatever, and I didn't call you. Anyway, yeah, so right now we're running on the microphone from the iPhone. Hi, can you hear me pretty well right now? Hi, Ann. Okay. Yeah, so last night, while my video was crashing, it was funny that my video crashed. Yeah, it's all right. They're good. No, that was a great home run. Anyway, while the video was crashing and Don was trying to reach me, I was on the Dovydas vlog while we were playing, and I'm sending messages on the Dovydas vlog, and yeah, so anyway, I didn't notice that my thing crashed, and then we're playing along, and I look, and I was like, uh-oh. So we got it going again and managed to get like 30 people on at one time, which was very good. So maybe we'll have some of those people today. We've got some new subscribers. I think we got maybe 10 new subscribers last night during that little 30-minute thing that we did. So that was fun. And anyway, so today, what I'm going to do, as soon as I get my bass out of the case, is I'm going to play through some Santana, and but I'm going to play through it instrumentally, and I'm going to kind of veer off of the melody just enough so I'm just jamming to the chords, you know. There's a bit of a hum. Yeah, there is a hum, and if I take everything apart, I might be able to get rid of it. But yeah, there's a hum. Yeah, it's coming from somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so we'll just have to deal with this hum for a little bit. But while we're playing, it won't be too bad. Okay, let's see. Let me get my bass. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. forgot how do you pull up composers here. Let's see. No. No. We'll just go. Right. Santana. All right, I'm looking for the right one. We're not doing Europa yet. We're gonna do it soon, but we're not gonna do Europa anytime soon. Okay, so let's see. Let's delay. Blues rock. Let's see. Black. 13. Okay. Well, let's just, I just pulled in a list. Not bad, nice list. That's weird. What the hell? Well, I know what I'm doing here. Blues rock. Playlist. Alright, so I got the playlist. That ain't it. Alright, let's go to playlists. Blues rock. There you go. Alright. Okay, so here what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a nice acoustic bossa, and we're gonna do, it's gonna be Black Magic Woman, okay? I've not seen Dovy live. Yeah, I didn't see Dovy either tonight. I was waiting, I thought he was gonna come on and I'd go on at 9:30. Then the Rays lost just before 9. I looked for Dovy, he wasn't there, so here I am. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. Yeah, I'm gonna call tomorrow, and we'll talk about this in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow. Are you on the right stream, Joe? You said nothing about Europe tonight. Europe. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, without further ado. And a little distortion, of course. Okay. isn't exactly a cover. So all you do is change a few notes. Okay, there you go. Okay, that was something like a dark, mystic lady. Okay, we won't even use the word. So, did the stream like stop or anything while I was playing? Nope, guess not. Anyway, Wolf Conrad, hey, how you doing? Wow, what a tiny instrument. Yeah, it is pretty tiny. It weighs about 15, 16 pounds. And it's very comfortable to hold when I'm playing, especially with Dovydas, you know. But just kind of, it's like an anchor. It doesn't move, and I don't have to move my hand on it too much. All right, anyway. I guess Bix is chilling right now, and he's having a nice time. So far, so good. And yeah, I'm just gonna be here messing around with my bass for just a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna bring my dad. We're gonna do some real old stuff. And if y'all have any questions, please let me know. Okay. Hey Asher, how you doing? All right. Anyway, let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this song. No, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Nah. What did I say? I'm going to do some Santana, so let me go back to looking for some Santana tunes. And let's see. Right. Corazon, yours is the night. Let's see which way. Let's go this way. Nope, let's go this way. Okay. Santana. There goes on this So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this song. It's 3 chords over and over and over. It's like Santana or he's like a Latin version of Dovydas, or Dovydas is a non-Latin version of Santana. Has lots of fun with 3 chords. And there's a song that Santana did called Corazon Espinado. Corazon Espinado. I think that's how you say it. Pluck this way. Hey, well, we're going to do some mean bass playing, and we're going to try a groove. It's a Santana groove. It says pop rock, but I'm going to do it as a Latin. Okay. And we are going to do a Montuno, I think it's a 3-2. Let me just listen to this. I like the 2-3. That's called a 3-2. I'm going to do a 2-3. The bass is flipped around. All right, here we go. Hear that? The bass is. See, the bass is before the beat. Yeah, Corazon Español groove. Cigar box, huh? You want a cigar box thing, huh? Okay. Wolf Conrad, hey man. Then I will just listen and look, try to understand chords and progressions on that thing. Let's see. Well, I just played a B, E, F sharp. All right, and let's see here. So B. It's funny. I don't even think about the chords. If you're on a chord, there's 3 possible notes you can play, plus other notes that are in between those 3 possible notes. And there you have it. It's that simple. Doesn't get really complicated. The key is that you know there's 3 possible notes. So there is no, I mean, there could be wrong notes. The whole key is that Joe Bruno practices patterns. And my patterns are scale patterns. Right? Scale's the most boring thing in the universe. You know, so you know, and all I'm playing is or pentatonic or pentatonic or pentatonic or diatonic. See, diatonic is the 7-note scale, and pentatonic is the 5-note scale. That's all. 7 notes, 5 notes. Even though there's 12 tones, doesn't matter. You're thinking too much. So that's it. And the rest is, you want to sound like someone, just think of them while you're playing those patterns. And then while you're thinking of them and playing the patterns, try not to copy them note for note. So yeah, it gets interesting, and that's why I kind of throw in a little jazz, a little George Benson, whatever, you know. So yeah, again, you can just get as funky as possible as far as your changes. Another thing too, if you want to listen to a great guitarist, his name is Guthrie Trapp, Guthrie, Trapp, Trapp. He's a Nashville guitarist in his 30s, and he is not, like, he's not classically trained, not theoretically trained too much, yet his playing is just unbelievable. You'll hear so many different forms of music, or genres of music in one solo. It's incredible. So check him out. He's one of the most popular guys in Nashville. He can morph into whatever they need. You know, Dovydas is like, he's the most popular guy on Planet Xenia. Planet Xenia, yeah, that's it. And yeah, so it's his language. But yeah, Guthrie just kind of plays the language that people want to hear. Bam! How you doing? Pentatonic is a major minor scale with, well, it's funny, with 2 notes removed, that's one way of looking at it. Pentatonic is the black keys on the piano. Oops. I have to turn that up. That's all it is. Black keys, pentatonic. Don't ask me why. I think Christine actually came up with the Y on the pentatonic scale, or the black keys. We were talking one day, and it goes back about 500 years, and the African Americans, the Africans that were being, you know, on the slave ships, were singing those intervals. And that's it. That's what they sang. And so somebody, I don't know, must have thought, gee, let's put black keys on the piano. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking, whatever. But there is no actual description of where they came from. But that's one thing that I thought of. and it's interesting, the man who wrote the song Amazing Grace was a captain of a slave ship. And he heard the prisoners, you know, in the hold singing that melody, and so he turned it into a song, put his name on it, you know. Anyway, but yeah, so that was about 500 years ago. It was a long time ago. Maybe not 500 years, 1700s, whenever that was. I know Dovydas does some of this. Yeah, so anyway, Dovydas, what he does is he does a lot of this. If you listen closely, you won't hear. You won't hear that. You'll hear. We're just 10 times faster than what I just did. And it really sounds awesome. It sounds amazing. Yeah, so pentatonics, again, the black keys and the piano. But again, I don't know what came first, the black keys or the white keys. If it was just white keys and there weren't any black keys, the piano, harmony would be who knows what, and it would be total chaos. The black keys kind of hold it together, but those are the pentatonic notes. And here's some worthless information. Some of the most classic songs written use a pentatonic scale. And it's really, it's true. And the reason why they're classic songs is because humans seem to have an affinity towards those intervals. And like there's some old songs from the 30s. That's a major pentatonic. See, and that's a diatonic. You know, so they put them both together, and it comes out with. And that's, so yeah, it's something that is really interesting, and there's only about 3,000 combinations, a little over 3,000 combinations of those 5 notes. That's it. There are 4 trillion combinations of 12 notes. So if you're trying to think of a song and use a diatonic notes, no problem. Problem is, though, we're ultimately going to run out of notes in pentatonic land anytime soon. And because somebody's going to own all the notes, and there you go, we won't be able to write any more songs. Maybe not. A 7-string bass would reflect that better than a 5-1. Well, you know, what my 7-string bass is, this is like, we'll call this a piccolo bass. See, you hear that line? It's kind of a thin tone, but if I play it here, see, it's a different tone. You know, if I play it here, see, it's the same notes, but just the tone changes. That's what a 7-string bass does. It gives you lots of options. If I want to go high, I just hit this. Yeah, that's all. Just hit the button, and it makes it go up an octave. So if you get a 4-string bass, get a thing that makes it go up an octave. Everyone's have these octave splitters that make it go down an octave. Who wants a bass to go down an octave? That's boring. You know, I don't even know how to make this bass go down an octave. I really don't. I don't think it does. I just think it goes up. Anyway. Let's see, you play guitar by ear on some originals and tab for songs. Now, if you play by ear on originals, what I'd like you to do is to practice scales and patterns. The patterns, all you have to do is play the first 4 notes or 3 notes of a scale. So 3 notes, 4 notes, right? That's the first, or the last, or. And then practice those notes starting on different fingers. See, I just started them on this one or this one. And so if you can get good on just these 2 alternate positions, it will increase your vocabulary to places you didn't know existed, meaning you'll always be in the right position to play half of your ideas. Now, if you can figure out how to get around starting on your 3rd finger and your 1st finger on major and minor, and all those scales, all those patterns, again, 3 and 4 note patterns. You don't even have to get good on the full scale. You will become a master of whatever is in your head. And again, tabs are destroyers of futures in music. I mean, if you want to just like cover other people's music, tabs are okay, I guess. But if someone says, our singer's voice hurts, we're going to drop it a half step, you're screwed, because then you have to go and practice your tabs. If you're doing it by ear with knowledge of keys and notes, it's called academic knowledge. Jeff Berlin, great bass player, has been around for decades. He swears by academics. So I've been taking on his approach. He says you should only learn academics. Well, I unfortunately have 40 years of being an ear player that can sight read music. So I've been focusing on the academics, and this is stuff I've learned, like this 3-note and 4-note scale. I learned this 40 years ago from a very famous bass player. I paid him 5 sets of bass strings and he gave me a lesson, and that lesson lasted. So again, I don't have huge hands. Maybe they're bigger than Trump's, but anyway, they're kind of normal. And you know, the great bass players, their fingers are like 12 inches long, you know, and all they have to do is just barely move them, and they can hit notes. So I have my advantage, and my advantage is I can go to the next note from any finger. So if I'm here and the next note is here, it's here. If I'm here, then the next note's here. You know. So and they come fast. So on these vlogs, when I'm playing with my dad and my wife, if you haven't seen me do it, I play guitar solos on my 7-string bass. But I'm not really playing guitar, I'm playing melody solos. And not to be mistaken with bass solos. Bass solos sound like... That's a bass solo. But a melody solo is the same idea. I can go... You know, there's just more to it, and when you do that, there has to be some kind of a bass playing. If there isn't, you'll lose everybody, except yourself, of course. You know, so intervals, yeah. You know, those are fourths. Bass players love fourths. I hate fourths, but I use them sometimes. I actually used them in that little Santana thing I just did. But anyway, using the iReel, which I am doing here, iReel costs $13. It's not like a $400 program or whatever. $13. Put it in your iPad or your phone, and You can play anything you want. I mean, I'm looking at these titles of composers. It says Brahms, right? Brahms Lullaby. Let's see, what's that? I think that's out of date for, so I can play this one. You know, and again, this one here is in the key of B flat. So, very interesting. I'm analyzing this song right now because I've never really played it. And in analyzing it, I have to play this in 2 different keys. And, well, here, let me, let's see. It's 100 beats a minute, and it's playing jazz, so we'll just follow it. We'll see. See, my hands are moving. Lullaby. Wow, isn't that interesting? Yeah, so, yeah, the key with playing stuff out of your head is you just have to know where your keys are in your hand. And the only way to get that is by practicing. See, this one here, this scale here, it has a position change. And as you can see, I didn't go, I went like that. So, yeah, sliding up and down. When you go out of position, you go right back to the old position. And there's lots of tricks I've learned over the decades, and I just do them. And for the first time, I'm actually showing them to people. So it's kind of fun. I do teach lessons, and I teach guitarists, I teach saxophonists, I teach the music part of the lesson and try to apply it to the different instruments. Like in Dixieland music, we play a lot of Dixieland. And let's see, title, Dixieland. Let's see if there's a Dixieland thing here. Yeah, the reason why I'm just talking about Dixieland is that there are in a traditional Dixieland group, there are 3 horns up front. And let's see. And the three horns each play, you just figure, oh, they're playing harmony parts. No, they're playing completely different yet complementary parts, and each part complements the other two instruments. Let's see, I'm just looking here. There's something that's really, okay. Nope. Let me see. Boy, there are a lot of songs. I'm looking for a song. As I see the titles, the notes are zipping through my head, and I'm looking for one that I can actually demonstrate. All right.
It's 22 hours.
No, that ain't gonna work. Okay, it's funny. Some of these songs in the book have the original version, and they don't have the new version of. Let's see. Jackass Blues, really? Oh boy. Okay. All right. Here's one. Yep, okay, this will work. So this one's called Lady Be Good. We just played this one the other night. And I'm gonna play it at tempo, and then I'll stop it. So anyway, that was that song, and believe it or not, it's usually faster than that. It's like da 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 da. So it's like this fast. Yeah. Roughly about 240 is a really good Dixie tempo. And anyway, I'm going to slow this down. And so what my dad does, my dad can play any of the parts. And so what that means is we can have two experienced Dixie players and one novice. And what the novice usually does is will play a harmony part. And so as soon as my dad hears that person that isn't really that good at Dixie playing the harmony, he tells them, play the melody, and then my dad plays their part, be it the clarinet or the trombone. And it's usually trumpet, clarinet, and trombone with a Dixie band. All right, so, and again, so this is the, and again, I might make some mistakes here, but the clarinet parts, I believe, from what my ears tell me, are very diatonic. So they're very chordal. You know, so let's see. right, so that would be a clarinet part. And again, you got this melody. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. And so that's the melody playing with this. You know. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. Yeah, and that's, but just imagine that 3 times faster. Okay? It's amazing to watch a really experienced Dixie clarinetist play. It's nothing like you've ever heard. It's really, it's like, wow. And then there's the trombone part, okay, the third part. So, again, the melody is... So that would be the melody with the trumpet playing. And then here's the trombone. So you put all those parts together, and it's really something. As a matter of fact, if I was brave enough, I would loop it, but I'm not. So you'll have to come back for that one. I will though. Since I just thought of it for the first time, what I'll do is I will practice looping this song. Because the weirdest thing, I can play everything but the melody. And that's the weirdest thing. Being a bass player, the one thing I don't listen to is the melody of a song. Now when I'm singing, that's a different story. When I'm singing, I just like turn my subconscious somehow will find the exact notes of the melody if I've heard it enough. And it just comes out, you know. So, but anyway, that's another story. I hope y'all got something out of this. And again, I try to make it it's my passion to figure out how do I do things and how can I share them with other people. It's not that I'm the greatest or anything. There's people that practice 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. That's not me, okay? I might do that much a year. Yeah, more than that now because of the COVID, but anyway, so I'm gonna bring Pop out. Pop, you ready? All right, I just heard him. He's somewhere in the background. All right. As a matter of fact, I'll get Pop out here to play that song. and then I'll play, maybe I can, if he wants to. You'll know if he's enjoying it, and you'll know if he's not.
You should get the Nobel Prize. Yeah.
The Nobel Prize. That's the Nobel Prize.
That's what you should get.
Yeah, the major pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and the minor pentatonic is 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. Now, again, when you're playing music, you're not thinking about those notes, because if you are thinking about the intervals, then you're going to be holding yourself back. The whole key with a major pentatonic, it is this. That's all it is. It's one idea. You know, then a minor pentatonic. That's it. And then there's modes of pentatonics. The mode, Ionian mode. That's the minor pentatonic. And then Ionian. Even though technically it's not an Ionian, It's a Aeolian, but don't worry about it. What I do is I've changed all the notes to the pentatonic scale to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Forget about flat thirds and flat sevenths. If you're playing in a minor key, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1. And it's much simpler to use that type of system for thinking. And this way, you do anything by Stevie Wonder, you know. That's all pentatonic scales. And it's funny, those songs here, if I'm playing the song with a band, I don't miss. Because I'm working off of my ear, you know, I'm kind of skating on everybody's talent. So, in reality, Wolf Conrad, there's a pattern to note intervals with W, where the whole steps are and the half steps are. Pattern builds many keys, modes, depending on where you start. Absolutely. And so what you do is you practice each mode starting on a different finger. And it'll take you, if you practice 2 hours a day, it'll take you about 6 months. And if you can do that, just play 2 or 3 of the mode notes, or 3 or 4 of the mode notes, starting on each finger, you will master soloing by ear. Because it all depends on who you're playing with, how they hear. And I can play with different pianists, and I know their chord progressions to all these different songs. I didn't memorize them, they just go in. And so when I see them, and then I hear them play, it's like everything's stored away up here, and I just know which notes to play without thinking about them. But the whole key is when you're playing by ear, you're not thinking, it's all subconscious, uses most of your brain. When you're not playing by ear, you are thinking. You're using your memory, you're using everything you learned, and not playing by ear, if it's done in a very precise manner, is spot on. If you're playing by ear, there's some bending, you know, wiggling around, and not everything's correct, but it's got a little bit more art to it. That's just my 2 cents on that. So we're gonna play. Can we do Lady Be Good? Bob?
Did I hear you say when you play with ear?
When I
No,
play,
man.
no, when I play with ear.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you play with
I'm
ear.
glad, no, I'm glad you
okay,
said,
yeah,
you
when-
said we.
When I play with by ear, what I did is I got my ear from Pop, but when I was learning, see, I got to learn from him. And Pop's ear just happened. He comes from a musical family, but his ear was like the ear of the family. And so I got to take his ear and work off of it. So he developed a lot of stuff first. And so what I've been doing, I spent the last 40 years figuring it out so I could show it to people, especially people that went to
What are you
school.
gonna play?
I want to do Lady Be Good, okay? And I just want to do it a little slower, and I want to play the clarinet part, all right? While you're doing I'm going to play my interpretation of a basic clarinet part, even though there's some incredible clarinet players out there that can completely blow me off the face of the earth. But I've gotten to play with some of them. Like I got to play with. The guy that we usually play with, his name's Wayne Pearson. He lives, eats, breathes blues and Dixieland on the clarinet. He's even got a clarinet that uses a system that was big in the 20s and 30s called the Albert system. And it's a different fingering than a regular clarinet. So I've been playing with him for 30 years. And then another guy I played with, John Laporta. John was one of the guys at Berkeley that went the other way. He took clarinet to the bebop world. And so when I play with him, he's going back and forth between diatonic and pentatonic, and it's like, wow, and jazz, and the bebop and everything, and the solo. So yeah, it was very unusual playing with him. So But this is sort of an interpretation on what I think a clarinet basically does. So if I were to show this to an untrained clarinet player, he or she would be able to skate their way through a Dixieland gig and figure it out on their own. All right, so we're just gonna have some fun with it. All right, Pop? All right, here we go. Actually, it's just one beat, and I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. that was a little.
I'm waiting for the chord. You tell me.
It's in F.
I know where it is. I know.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All right, so click, da-ba-da-ba-da. All right, here we go.
You're gonna play it that fast? I thought you said you were gonna play it slow.
I just sped it up just a hair, all right? All right, so. That's the tempo, okay?
Oh my God.
Da-ba-da-ba-da. So that kind of give you an idea to hear the melody and to hear me goofing around. So that's sort of the concept of Dixieland with the trumpet and the clarinet. Now, if there was no clarinet player and it was just a trombone player, let me do what my concept of what I think the trombone player is playing. Okay, so let's do it again, Pop, all right? There's my interpretation of the trombone. Now, we're just going to play Lady Be Good, just for the hell of it, and we're going to pick it up.
How did this happen?
I was just talking about harmonies and stuff. All right, so here we go. We're going to do it at the regular tempo, all right? And I'm not going to sing it. Let's just play it 3 times, all right? You play it first, and then you do a solo, and then we'll play it out, okay? Here we go. Lady Be Good, George Gershwin. Okay, there you go. All right, thanks, Bob. All right, so what would you like to play? Hey, do you want to try that King Porter stomp? I just saw it.
No.
No, okay, that's all right. We did it one time. How about a closer walk with D?
Okay.
All right. I don't think have we played this one? I don't know if we have. I don't think so. All right, now this song here, okay, Dovydas just went live, so if, just thought I'd let you guys know. What's he going live late for? Jeez. All right, well, anyway,
They all left you?
I'm gonna lose everybody now. That's all right. But I know who's gonna stay. All right, so anyway, if I don't see you guys, have a great day. And but if you're over at Dovydas, tell everyone to come over here. All right, I can use a few more. All right, so anyway, we're gonna do a song. It's a spiritual, and this song it just goes back to who knows when. And let's see, it says New Orleans swing, Pop. I don't know, should I try that version of it, or you want me to do the?
No, do it the way, any way you want.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do a second line, okay?
Where's that hum coming from?
The what? The hum? It's a hum, Pop. We got to unplug everything and plug it back in to get rid of it. Maybe tell you what, after we're done tonight, we'll do that. All right, I'll unplug the whole system and we'll plug it back in and try to get it right, because I hate this hum. It's driving me nuts. All right, and I'm pretty sure I know where it's coming from. Okay, so
What key they got this in?
they've got this one in B flat. All right, that's like the key that we do it in. And let me see if I can find some words to this. All right, closer, is it just a closer walk? Just a closer walk with thee. Oh, okay, Patsy Cline did this. Interesting. Let's see who else did it. Patsy Cline, right? Elvis Presley did this too. Wow, very good. All right, so it's got 1, 2, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vocal verses. All right, I want to do them all. What the hell? Okay, we'll have some fun with it. And then 2 trumpet choruses and 1 bass chorus, and then 1 out chorus. So that's, I lost count, 5, all right, and then 2 trumpets, 6, 7, and a bass, 8. All right, we're gonna do 8 times through. Actually, 9 times through. You're gonna play it first, okay? Good. I'm talking to myself, everybody. All right.
Hello?
Oh, you want to play, honey?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do Closer Walk and B flat, and I am going to
What's in B flat?
a Closer Walk with D. So I'm just going to print this one out.
Why do you have to print it out? It's in the book right there.
Oh, it is? It's in the. I'm sure it's in the Dixieland Standards book. I'm hoping it's in B flat.
In this book?
Yeah. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this is Christine, and I think I'm pretty sure I've seen you all. You all were here last night, so
45.
great.
It's in B flat.
Yay! Yep, Bix is still here too.
And it's National Wash Your Hands Day.
Today is National Wash Your Hands Day.
Yes.
Wow.
It's also National Mushroom Day,
National Mushroom Day,
and it's National Grouch Day.
National Grouch Day, okay.
And there's plenty of that to go around.
Oh, yeah, boy, that's right, but here is everybody's happy. And
Yes.
that's our goal. Okay,
It is.
so,
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna add one more time for 2 more choruses for piano, okay? All right,
What?
it's all right, I'm good, we're good, all right? So here we go, and this is gonna be a second line.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Pop. Closer walk with thee. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with me. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, Lord, dear Lord, oh, let it be. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me shall be no more. Guide me gently, safely o'er to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Come on, Bob. See you, Bix. All right, Joe Bruno Sr. Lord, may I have done my best. May I find sweet peace and rest in the happy home of the blessed. Come on, everybody. Just a closer walk with thee. Come on, everybody. Great Jesus is my plea. Daily walk close to me. Let it be, Lord, let it be. All right. How about that? That kind of worked. Yeah, it was hard adding up all the different solos and, you know, to equal. Yeah, that was 11 times through. That's a one chorus, a one verse song, you know. So, you know, a lot of songs have like an A and a B and an A. That's an A. That's it. All right, so we got Wolf here. Wolf, thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate it. Anne Marie says frozen. Oh dear, you know what that means? I forgot to plug the phone in. All right. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Can you get by?
Yeah. Yeah, what I did is I didn't plug the microphone in today.
I wouldn't want to fly on a plane with you. You wouldn't take off.
I forgot to put the gas cap on.
Wouldn't even take off.
Oh, geez.
So they could still hear it, they just couldn't see it?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Okay.
not a big deal.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. And we're back. Okay. Okay, everyone. We are now live and in color. All right. Technicolor.
Is that a plenty hard?
Nope. No, just a little faster, that's all.
Well, that's a long solo.
It goes through pretty quick.
What is this?
That's a plenty?
No? Don't want
Yeah,
to do it?
go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's a nice one.
Do
That,
you do all this? Do you do all
We
this?
do the whole
It's a
thing.
Yeah, we-
long thing.
yeah, no, this song here is that Christine just looked at. She goes, "Oh boy, this one looks interesting." And gotta let you know, Christine is
I'm green.
she is well. Actually, she was green, and
Yes, she is.
and now she's adding a lot of color to her greenness. And she's not green. You were green 150 live streams ago, honey.
No, I'm still green.
Well, you're green compared to something, right? But anyway, you're amazing, and you amaze me when you go, "Oh boy, this one looks neat." It just so happens this song
And then I
here,
crash.
our son Nick was able to nail the introductory drum part to this song when he was about 9 or 10.
I wish he would come over.
Yeah, we wish he was here, but he's out on patrol right now.
He's working.
He's working, and but when he was about 9 years old, when he was 8, I asked our drummer, very well-known Dixie drummer named Eddie Graham. He's still around. He's 86 years old, I believe, this year, and he was touring with this Elvis tribute band because he played with Elvis when he was a bit younger in Las Vegas, and he also toured for 9-10 years with Earl Father Hines, and then he came to Florida and started playing with us. And so we were just blessed to have him. But he does this roll, and it's called a 10-stroke roll. And so he taught Nick how to do the 10-stroke roll. And what you can do is you can actually play little melodies inside this roll, rhythmic melodies. And it's like, I can't even do it. You know. Anyway, it's just a bunch of chatter when I try to do it. So Nick learned that. And so when he was about 9 years old, we played this song, and I said, "Okay, do that intro that Eddie showed you," and man, it was amazing. So Unfortunately, he's not here with us tonight, so we've got the house drummer. Yeah, we call this the cruise ship band. And let's see if I can find the song. All right, that's the hard part. Let's see. Let's see. Does it go to the T's? I think it does. Let's see. There. That's a planty. Is that what it is? That's a planty.
Plenty.
Oh, that says plenty. This is plenty. Interesting. All right. Okay, I'm just looking at it to make sure this is the right arrangement. Okay. Oh, and it says continue. Oh boy. I hope it keeps going. All right, well, we'll see. All right, let's see. How do I know? All right, well. All right, so this song might stop. And if it does, it's just going to click off again, and then we're just going to play the second half, all right? So let's hope that...
Yes? Where's the S? S. Oh, there. Clean it.
Yeah, I think this song's going to be a two-part song, so the first part's going to stop, all right? But let's give it a shot, see what happens. No, it's got to be a little faster than that.
So this is D minor, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
starts in D minor, then it goes to C, and then it goes to B flat. Right.
Okay.
All righty.
Hang on.
Hang on, everybody. It's
That
funny.
was something.
Well, so what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
That was a question.
That was great, Christine, by the way.
No.
So what happened here is that it kept repeating page 1, and it never went to page 2.
Oh, mine did.
Well, yours did, because you're a human. And anyway, but yeah. And I was trying to link it up, but unfortunately it was 2 measures off, so it almost worked. Yeah, that was called That's a Plenty, so.
Well, that was plenty of fun.
That's a really fun tune, you know. And oh man, gosh. How do we hey, you know what?
No, what?
Hey, I found Sugar Pop. Remember we couldn't find it last night?
What were you looking for?
Sugar,
Oh, yeah.
and we couldn't find it. I just found it. Cool.
What was it under?
It's under Dixieland Trad Tunes. I've got like 25 different set lists here, and this was one of them. All right, so
Wanna
yeah,
do sugar?
we're gonna do Sugar.
It's in here.
Yeah.
In the key of F?
Yeah.
Is that working? Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it might. I'm just gonna keep the banjo player turned down, and a little bit, or a little low. Let's see. Trad jazz. Okay. Let's do. Okay, 140, and trad jazz, and let's turn the banjo up just a hair, and I'll play the bass. Okay. All right, so here we go. This song was written 94 years ago. This song is older than Pop. Pop's only 93, and so here we go with Sugar. Okay. I call my baby my sugar. I never maybe my sugar, because my sugar is so confectionary. Honey, she never asked me my money. All I can give her is honey that she can get anytime. All she kissed if it was a bee, 'cause she's sweeter than any candy to me. She's granulated sugar, I never cheat on my sugar, 'cause I'm so sweet on my sugar. Sugar baby of mine. Oh, sugar, I call my baby my sugar. I never said maybe my sugar, 'cause my sugar is so confectionery funny. She never asked for my money. All I can give her is honey that she can get anytime. I'd make a million trips to her lips if I was a bee, 'cause she's sweeter than any candy to me. She's granulated sugar, I never cheat on my sugar, 'cause I'm so sweet on my sugar. That sugar baby of mine.
That's a cute song.
We love the, what do you call it? The arrangement of the Dixieland traditional jazz band that the cruise ship provides us. Yeah, they're really nice.
Was there something clicking when you were playing? I was hearing some clicking. No, did you not hear that?
A little bit.
I just didn't know. I didn't know if it was a trumpet or if it was in that thing. Nobody heard it but me? No?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It must be.
It might have been,
Brains
clicking in the, on the, by the drummer.
Oh, the banjo player.
Yeah, banjo.
I had him turned on.
He sounds like he clicks.
Yeah.
Oh, it could have been. Yeah,
He
you're
used to
right.
file his fingernails.
Could have been a banjo. That's right. That's what we call a banjo. All right. Anyway, so I just need to do something real quick here. Let's see if I can
What do you need to do?
Advance the video just a hair, because there's like this huge delay.
You?
Let's see. Oh, only 5 seconds. Oh, no, actually 7 to 8 seconds. Anyway, all right, so do we have any requests? Wait 10 seconds.
There's a song in there, Christine, called New Orleans. See if you can find it. New Orleans. It's a Holy Carmichael song. It's a nice song.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, is that love or L-O-V-E?
New Orleans is just
Thank
one
you.
word.
And this is a message from our sponsor. Thank you, Don.
What?
Basin Street Blues from Skylos Slovakia. Skylos, where do you live? Columbus, all right, Ohio. Columbus, I'm in a Greek band out of Dayton, and the drummer, and his name is, name just flew out of my head. Tommy and oh my God.
John Dovydas.
Oh gosh. Well, anyway, John Dovydas he lives in Dayton too. Well, anyway, they're called the Greek Tycoons, and they play the Columbus Greek Festival, and
the St. Barbara.
and St. Barbara's Greek Festival in
Are they gonna do that?
Cincinnati,
No, I in Florida.
and also St. Barbara in Florida. Actually, no, they cut the budget.
They did?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, this is when someone says, boy, look at that bass. What kind of bass is that? And I go, oh, this is a Greek bass. It's got all 7 notes. Yeah, so
Ah.
anyway,
Yeah.
alpha, beta, omega,
So
zeta.
we're gonna do New Orleans first or Basin Street? Should we do Basin Street?
Yeah, let's want to do Basin Street or New Orleans?
Whatever you want.
Well, let's do Basin Street since it was a request, and then we'll do New Orleans after. How's that?
Okay.
Okay?
And we had a request for Misty too, from Dawn. All right.
Oh, good heavens.
All right. Those are some nice
What does it mean,
songs.
Hot 5 verse?
Hot 5 is some band named Hot 5.
Do we do this verse or no?
No.
In Basin Street, no? Okay.
What key you got that in?
B flat?
All right, so,
What do you have it in B flat?
yeah, B flat. Do you want to play it first, or want me to do it first?
You're gonna have the horn, ta, 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 ta.
You're right,
ta,
okay,
ta,
don't worry.
ta, and we echo, okay?
All right, so I'll
Alright.
sing it and you play it. Come along with me.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so, let me, pull this up real quick.
You know who made this famous?
Who?
Jack Teagarden.
Jack Teagarden.
That's
Wow.
right, he was a trombonist, he made it famous. Not the book. Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
No, not yet.
Oh, you gotta wait for the ship to come in.
All right, and we'll do the trad jazz, and we'll do the banjo. All right, let the band play it. We'll try it at least.
We're almost out of time, so you better hurry.
Oh, you good, all right. Well, you gotta go, all right. All right, here we go. I think this is the right tempo. Me to the Mississippi, answer. All down the street, good night to the dreams, flowing down the river, down to New Orleans. The band's there to meet us, old friends there to greet us. That's where the line and the good folks meet, living on earth they call it Basin Street. I said, Basin Street, where the elite always be. Down in New Orleans, the land of dreams. You'll never know just how nice it seems, or how much it really means, just to be, yes sirree, in New Orleans, the land of dreams, where I can lose my Basin Street blues. Come on, Pop. Sometimes these tunes are a bit on the hard side to get through, but yeah, it doesn't go back to the intro. It just keeps playing the chorus over and over
So
again.
that's the chorus.
It always goes back to the intro.
No, I understand, except for the cruise ship
Except for
guys.
the cruise
Yeah,
ship,
they don't.
yeah.
The cruise ship
No,
guys
the
don't
band.
know this one.
Except for what?
The cruise,
The
the
cruise-
band.
the band here
recording
doesn't-
that
But
they-
when you're not doing it with this machine, you
Yeah, we
always
always
go
go
back to
da,
the
da, da,
top.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it recharge at the end. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Yeah. And the
That's
last
right,
time,
for future reference when we're playing it as a band.
usually it's a trombone feature.
All right, and now, what was the other one we were going
Okay,
to?
now we'll
What was the other song we were gonna do other than Basin Street?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, that's it.
And then we do that, good
Yeah,
night.
New Orleans. This next song is written by Hoagie Carmichael, and Hoagie was from Bloomington, Indiana. That's where Nick went to school. Our son Nick went to drumming school there, went to the university, or Indiana University, Jacobs School of Music, and we learned all about Hoagie Carmichael there. And we knew all of his songs, we just didn't know anything about him. Like the place where he wrote Misty, and the place he wrote Stardust, and and so on. So anyway, we're really gonna, So this one here is for, let's see, who's this for? This is for Christine. No, this is for Christine and Pop.
Pop called it.
Oh, Pop called it. Okay, this one is for Pop, and it's a beautiful song too. Hold on, let me go get it instead of running my mouth. All right. Doesn't have it.
Okay,
Hold on, Pop, just a minute.
yeah, I'm just,
It's not in number one. There it is. Good.
Christine, if you
Almost
sustain
ran
the
out of
chord,
time.
it comes out nice like that, like,
I will try.
Oh, and what key is this one in?
B flat.
Yep, that's the key we got it in. Oh man, it's a great tune. This is a really beautiful tune. That's about 75. Right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, we got to, New Orleans swing. Now we're going to do the trad jazz. What the hell? Okay. All right. Hoagie Carmichael's New Orleans. If you've never seen a quaint old southern city, just think of New Orleans. If you've never seen that town, boy, it's a pity. There's nothing like New Orleans. It will remind you of an old-fashioned lace. A glass of wine will greet your smiling face. And if you ever see a black-eyed cat like mine, boy, oh, you're right in New Orleans. And if you ever see a black-eyed girl like mine, boy, oh, then you're right in New Orleans. All right, there we go. How about that? That was a wonderful tune. The title song for the most fun city in America, New Orleans. That's right, hopefully they'll be back in their glory sometime next year along with the rest of the world. All right, so, well everybody, it is that time. You know what time it is? It is time to get happy. Oh, hold on. Get happy. I said, get happy. All right. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You gotta put on a happy face. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across that river, gonna wash our sins in the tide. It's oh so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for Joe Bruno. Gonna wash your sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. It's time for us to say goodnight. That's right, Bix the Greyhound Lionel said goodnight. We got Joe Bruno Sr. on trumpet, Christine Allen-Bruno on piano, and my name's Joe Bruno Jr. We're here every night. I start around 9-ish with the bass, and then Pop and Christine eventually join me. So we hope to see you all tomorrow and every other night. We're heading across that river, gonna wash our sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. Thank you, everybody. Good night. All right.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Lovely.
I hate the sound of this piano.
Hey,
Sounded
Real
that
piano
good.
is coming in, coming back
You
soon.
don't jinx it.
I know.
Oh, that's right.
You don't talk about things until they happen.
Okay.
Just hope it gets here. You know how the mail's going these days.
I know. Definitely.
Anyway,
Okay.
there's a big old buzz over here.
What, Chris?
What are you doing?
The thing right when we were finishing said there was a person at the front door.
Oh, it always does that.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know it
Good
does.
night.
It spooks.
Oh, it's Halloween.
Good
That's it.
night.
Good night. Yay.
Good night.
Sleep well. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. All right.